Hey, manifestors. Oh, happy day. I hope your day is going good and that you're in the midst of receiving something you've manifested, right? So I'm Mercedes. And if this is your first time joining me, I'm Mercedes, and you are manifesting with Mercedes. As you join me for this conversation, you all go ahead and send me some energy, some manifesting energy. Send each other some manifesting energy, some hearts, some thumbs up. And if there's somebody you know who wants to improve their mindset, right? If there's somebody you know who wants to understand the power of their power in manifesting and creating the life that they desire, go ahead and invite them to join and or send this in Messenger and or cause this to show up on your page. I appreciate you sharing your inner circle with me. I appreciate you letting those know who you're connected to, that you're connected to me. So today I want to share quickly with you this whole notion of matching somebody's energy, because I know it sounds real cute, these memes that say, going forward, I'm not going to keep going out of my way. I'm going to match your energy. I'm going to let my energy match your energy. And the truth is, it's not hurting the other person, right? You're messing with your own manifesting when you do that. So I'm going to quickly share with you two things that I believe is extremely important as you're working to intentionally use your power, as you're working to intentionally tap into the promises that say we can create the life that we desire. I also want to first and foremost thank all of you who have become a subscriber or become a supporter, right? It helps me financially do the work that I do. So I appreciate you immensely. Y'all, good old Meta has given me the opportunity again to get a $10,000 bonus. So click the badge on this video or any of the videos that you see me post and become a supporter. It's only $4.99. You can do it one time. You can do it 10 times. You can start this month and next month. But the $10,000 bonus is dependent upon you and manifestors just like you. Listen, if you don't know how to counsel, just inbox me. I'll tell you how to counsel. But if you believe the work that I'm doing is good, then support it at $4.99 per month and help me get this $10,000 bonus. So matching somebody else's energy, right? Y'all, when people are rude and disrespectful, whether it's a one-time thing or whether that's just their personality, that's just who they are, when you match them, you're not hurting them. The truth is you're hurting you. I know it sounds cute. Like, I know it sounds funny. Like, I know it sounds like you're using your power to maintain your peace. But when you match somebody's energy, you're setting yourself up to get more of that energy. And whether you get that energy from them or whether you get that energy from somebody else, you're going to get that same energy back. And so if you don't like what you're experiencing, if you don't like what they are giving to you, what they are saying to you, what they are treating, the way they are treating you, this is where we put mindset management into place, because you have to train yourself to not allow somebody's energy to mess up your peace, right? You have to train yourself. You have to manage your own mind so that when somebody's rude, disrespectful, condescending, whatsoever it is they are that makes you feel different than you desire to feel, you have to position your mind and position your responses and position your energy, your thoughts, your words both your verbal and your nonverbal behavior, so that they don't have the ability to pull you down to where they are. A lot of times we say things to people and we snap back at them because we want them to feel the way they have made us feel, or we want them to feel the way they have made somebody connected to us feel. And the truth is, when you allow somebody to pull you outside of how you normally speak, how you normally think, how you normally behave, you haven't tapped into your power. You've given your power away to them. Anytime somebody can pull you left of center and cause you to drive down the wrong lane, can cause you to drive down the wrong side of the highway, you matching their energy hasn't shown or illustrated that you're using your power. What you have done is illustrated that you have the ability, and you are willingly doing it. Like before, you might have been doing it subconsciously, but now that you know this, you know the next time you let somebody cause you to step outside of who you are and how you normally behave, you have given your power over to them. We got to make sure that our peace is so fortified and that our mindset is so stable that whatsoever goes on around us and whoever comes into our realm of existence, regardless of what they say, they do not have the ability to cause us to drift out of the lane when we have a specific destination that we are going to. Now, does that mean you let people say what they want to say, when they want to say it, how they want to say it? It absolutely does not. But what it means is that you have fortified your mind enough that you have the ability to respond, put them in their place, and maintain your own peace and your own energy. Because when you match their energy, you are sowing the seed to reap that again. And whether you reap it from them or whether you reap it from somebody else, if you put it out, you've got to get it back. And so why not make it your intention? Why not make it your business to understand how you feel, why you feel what you feel, and manage your mind to the point that you understand that matching their energy is causing you to manifest something that you don't want to. It's causing you to experience something that you don't want to. When you're dealing with people who are less than positive, you are right. When you're dealing with people who are saying things, doing things contrary to what you want to respond to and communicate about. I've said it 1,000 times before. I'll say it 1,000 times more. That complaining about complaining is complaining, right? So if you're constantly complaining about what somebody else is doing, what they're saying, how they are reacting, how they are behaving, your energy and your vibration is no better than, it's no higher than theirs. If you're talking about constantly what you don't like that they are doing, you on the same vibrational plane, my dear. When you have people who are negative, who are constantly taking jabs either at you or at other people, and you're working to get them to see the error of their ways, how you get them to view negativity, oftentimes you're matching them. Oftentimes you are working to prevent them from doing something that you are doing in the process of working to get them to not do it. So if when you're working to get somebody not to be so negative, if your energy and your tone and your delivery matches how they're doing and saying what they're doing, what you're giving off is no better than what they are giving off. When you get so irritated and so frustrated with the child running, with the spouse fussing and arguing, with the parent doing contrary to what you are getting them to understand that they should or should not be doing, if your delivery and your communication and the energy that you are expending, y'all, this with bosses, colleagues, and clients too. If the energy that you are expending, right, is less than positive, if it's other than uplifting, if it's contrary to peace and joy, then what you're doing and saying is no different and no better than what they are. And so sometimes we get frustrated because we don't understand why they don't understand that what they saying is negative. They can't hear you because of the way you're saying it. Sometimes we don't understand that they don't understand that all we're trying to work to get them to do is to be more positive, to be more loving, to be more kind. But you've got so irritated in the process of telling them the same thing over and over that how you're telling them what you're telling them is in the same vein that you're working to get them out of. You've matched their energy and you don't even know it. So what I want for you, as you, the people in my year-long program, the 365 program, the people in my elite program, they know that for the past few months, I have been talking specifically and intentionally about manifesting a lifestyle, about understanding that you can create the Garden of Eden. You can live in love and peace and joy perpetually, right? Yeah, you're going to have some problems, some issues, some things that come up or come around. But by and large, you can create an environment where you just love your life, where you just love the life that you are creating intentionally. And so as I'm telling them, I am telling you that matching people's energy when it's less than what you desire to live again, to create again, to experience again for yourself or for those around you, matching their energy is not the answer. So whether you're doing it intentionally or whether you are doing it unintentionally, manage your mindset, pay attention to how you feel in those situations, and correct yourself. Correct yourself so that you're either sowing the seed of the energy that you do want to experience, or manage your mind such that when it shows up in your realm of existence, you have the mental clarity, you have the emotional acuity to be able to maintain your peace, respond, and keep your atmosphere full of joy and full of productivity. All right, you all. I'm going to see you tomorrow. For real, for real. I'm going to see you tomorrow, probably around 1:00 p.m. Join me then or watch later. But be sure that you listen. Be sure that you let me know what you think. Let me know what aha or revelation is sparked for you. And be sure to share it with somebody who you know and you truly believe want to create an amazing life based on the power that we have been given, and invite them to join us in the conversation. I'm Mercedes. And if you'd like to know more about me and how I help people create the life they desire and manifest more results, go to manifestmoreresults.com. And if you'd like to have a conversation, just let me know. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.